So the number of people that have opted in for my freebie right now at 10:45 p.m. I'm at 291 opt-ins and we've had 3 sales today so far, which I'm very happy about. But I'm just so blown away at these numbers. So that's pretty cool.
Immediately after I started working with her directly and learning the content around how to create my funnel and how to get leads and convert leads and all of that good stuff, I went back to my business full force with total focus. And within a couple of weeks, I had a Facebook challenge that I ran where I was able to actually bring in 23 new people into one of my businesses in a 24-hour period, just because I followed what she did. And that was just one thing.
So she has this brilliant brain for how to make things make sense, how to connect the dots, and then how to actually implement and get results. So within the first 3 hours that I finally had things put together and we were ready to go out into the world and not send a copy and paste spammy message to 400 people with my link, and putting out a piece of valuable content and having people put up their hand, like find me and raise their hand, I had 52 interested people coming right to my inbox. Since I started with Tanya, I had just crossed over the 6-figure mark in earning. And since working with Tanya, I'm now a multiple 7-figure earner. I've been able to also launch my own personal coaching business because of having branding myself and being able to build multiple streams of income because I haven't been chained to a system that required me to be on social media all day long.
In 10 months of working with Tanya, we took our brand new training business that had $0 in revenue and did over $300,000 in sales. We are now a $1 million company with a global brand. We have customers in over 17 countries all over the world. And through that, we have also been able to grow our personal brand, which has helped grow our network marketing team. And we are now top earners and have one of the top ranks inside of our network marketing company.
I've been able to start to automate things like never before. I've been able to increase the size of my list by thousands and thousands of people. And those things are starting to compound at a fast pace. So I'm really glad that I invested in, working with Tanya, learning the systems, learning automation, learning from her many years of experience.
On day 1, I already realized that I had made pretty much double back the amount of money that I spent just because I got to work closely with Tanya and see behind the scenes of her business. And that alone is just so valuable, you guys, to be able to follow the exact steps of someone who is not only very successful in the online marketing world, but someone who's actually doing the business. So being able to see both sides of that alone was the most valuable piece for me. And Tanya, thank you again. I just can't tell you how grateful I am that you do what you do and that you provide us with this opportunity to even be able to work closely with you.
It has a huge power because in very a short time, I've got so many new students. I sold over 500 courses in a very short period of the time. It was amazing. I believe that was some kind of something attracted me. I don't know. I cannot even explain it, but I love her teachings. I love the way how she's organized. This is something what I really learned from her big time.
I was going down way too many rabbit holes and I really didn't know what I was supposed to focus on. I was listening to a whole bunch of different voices and doing a whole bunch of different things, nothing connected, and I was getting pretty much no results. There were so many people sharing information that to me was so theoretical. And based on, I don't know what, maybe their personal experience, maybe it was based on what they'd been taught, but it wasn't factual. It wasn't like Tanya has a way of taking information and saying, here's what I did. Here's the results I got. Here's how I scaled those results. Here's how you can do the same thing. Start at A, go to B, go to C. And it's like, oh my gosh, it actually works.
When I started working with Tanya, I started to understand how to actually generate leads on social media, generate leads with value-driven content, and they see how I'm helping them and serving them. So that was the shift I had with Tanya. I was also extremely burnt out from having to do manual follow-ups in Messenger and constant reach outs, that I was looking for more automation in my business, looking for more leverage for time, and also looking to learn how to step into the world of marketing and not just being like one of those people that was out there posting and praying. When I found Tanya, I was in a place that I was overwhelmed with how to go to the next level. I was feeling frustrated, and I was looking at, how do I bring the opportunity, the product to more people? And how do I do this in a way that I'm not spending all day on social media thinking that I'm going to get lucky in a Facebook group?
I think it was John Maxwell that said that a leader will tell but never teach until they practice what they preach. And so I was watching Tanya grow, expand her list, seeing her social media platforms blow up. And I knew that I could go to her, because if you have someone that is doing what you want to do, why spend years trying to figure out what to do right when you can hire that person, learn from them, and shave years off your learning curve, compress time frames, and get to where you want to be a lot sooner than later.
I have studied so many people. I've been to so many events. I've gone to so many masterminds, and I just felt like I was being pulled in so many different directions. And so being able to see the simplicity of behind the scenes of your business and what it is that you're doing that has created such success for you was just everything. And although my husband and I have had a lot of success, we work a lot, and I have 2 small children, and being able to spend more time with them was the reason I became an entrepreneur. But sometimes our businesses can overtake our life, and that's why I wanted to learn from you and to have you as my coach.
Thank you, Tanya. Oh my God, for everything that you do. It works. It absolutely works. And I can't tell you how relieved and thrilled I am to know that all these years I've spent putting out content, growing an audience, and feeling like it was all for nothing because I wasn't getting much back from it, that it wasn't all for nothing, that I'm finally going to make a real business out of all of this and have security and freedom that I have been hoping for years. So thank you so much for this workshop, all your information, training, education that you put out online. Thank you for putting yourself out there, for your amazing products that work. I couldn't be happier.
I get that for some people, investing in themselves is really challenging. There's a lot of reasons that go behind that. And sometimes we don't feel like we're worth it. Sometimes we don't feel like we can do it. Sometimes we think we're kidding ourselves. And sometimes it's just legit difficult to set aside the money, especially at a time like we've been having in the last year. And I get it. I have so been there. There have been times I've invested in Tanya's courses when I had to sell things. She knows this. One time I invested in something with her that I really wanted to do, and I sold one of my guitar amps. And as you can see, these things are important to me. But I was like, it's that important. I know how much value she's going to bring to me that I'm willing to do that. And so I did that. And I am so glad I did. So what I would tell you is that you are worth it. You deserve to achieve the goals that are in your heart. And there's nobody out there that is going to be able to take you by the hand and teach you step by step in a simple to follow tactical way that's actually going to get you the results that are promised. So if that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for results and looking for somebody that cares about you getting them, you need to invest with Tanya, and you need to do it right now.